Planning to travel to the US in 2025? Here's everything you need to know about the ESTA process, simplified for your trip. Stay tuned, because missing this could delay your travel plans. We'll also cover common questions and issues at the end of the video. You might already know that the US ESTA isn't a visa, but just to clarify, it's an electronic authorization that you can easily apply for entirely online. And it's only available to citizens of Visa Waiver Program countries who plan to visit the US for up to 90 days per trip. Here's the list. If you still have doubts, you can go to ivisatravel.com and check quickly your own requirements to travel to the US. So when should you apply for your ESTA? The US government recommends submitting your application as soon as you have your travel plans, but no later than 72 hours before your flight. However, if you apply closer to your trip, there's still a good chance you'll receive approval in time. Most applicants get approved within a few hours or up to 3 days, but it can depend on demand and the time of year. If you haven't heard back after 3 days, it's a good idea to reach out to them to check on the status of your application. About requirements, you'll need a valid email address, your passport details and passport scan, and answers to some basic eligibility questions. Be sure to fill out the application completely, as leaving any fields blank or making errors in biographical information, like your name, date of birth, or passport details, could mean having to reapply and pay the $21 government fee again. Unfortunately, some travelers have reported issues with the government website, like problems scanning passports, recognizing passport details, or processing payments. If you run into these issues, you can apply through iVisa. Our platform makes the process easy, avoids common technical glitches, and offers multiple payment options. Plus, we provide customer support if you need help along the way. Now, who is not able to apply to the US ESTA? You cannot apply if you've been arrested, even without a conviction, have a criminal record, were previously denied entry to the US, or overstayed in the past. Additionally, if you've recently been denied a visa, the ESTA is not an option for you, and you'll need to apply for a regular B1, B2 embassy visa. Once you've applied, your ESTA status can be one of 3 types. If your application is approved, congratulations! You're authorized to travel to the US under the Visa Waiver Program. However, approval doesn't guarantee entry. That decision is made by a Customs or Border Protection officer when you arrive. If your ESTA is not authorized, you'll need to apply for a B1, B2 visa at the nearest US embassy or consulate. Lastly, if your status is pending, it just means your application is under review, and you should check back within 72 hours or less for an update. Now, let's get into common questions and answers. What if your US ESTA expires while you're in the US? Don't worry, it won't affect your departure. However, if you get a new passport, change your name, gender, or country of citizenship, or if any of your eligibility answers change, you'll need to reapply and pay the application fee again. Can I apply to the US ESTA if I don't have specific travel plans? Yes, you can. You'll just need to provide a US point of contact and the address of where you plan to stay. What if I make a mistake? Errors in your passport or biographical information require a new application, so double-check everything before you submit. Minor details, like updating a phone number, can be corrected later by checking your ESTA status online. My name contains letters that are not in the American English alphabet. How should I spell my name in the ESTA application? Here are some common substitutions in the American English alphabet for unique European letters. You may also refer to the machine-readable portion of your passport, with the chevrons, for the universal spelling of your name. What if my passport is from the UK, but was issued in another country as I lived abroad? If you're a citizen of the UK, but obtained your passport at a consulate in another country, the UK is still your country of issue, so don't worry. To wrap up, the ESTA process is straightforward, but attention to detail is key. Start early, double-check your information, and don't wait until the last minute. If this video helped clarify the process, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel updates. Got questions? Drop them in the comments, and we'll be happy to help.